Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing a YCS Dallas recap. I gotta say the event was a lot of fun. There's 1,070 people there, which is crazy. And so yeah, I picked up the rest of the stuff I needed for crawlers. I actually had the YouTubers that were there sign my cards, so I'll be showing you guys that as well. Um, I did finally get all the main board stuff for rockets, like 3 quick launch, 3 squib. The only thing that I'm having to get now, which is barrel rocket or barrel dragon, which is still like a $25 card, and so it's going to be a little bit before I can get that, but um, yeah. So I'll show you guys the people that signed my cards. So here's Paul from Team APS. He signed one of my crawlers. And then DZ. I know his name's kind of hard to, or his signature's a little bit hard. So, but he signed all my crawlers, and then he also signed the token. But the thing about the token was I didn't let it dry first, and so it was kind of smeared a little bit, but that's a-okay. And then I had John Moore, some of my Slifer House of Champions, so that was really, really quite cool. And then Simo was there, and so he signed one of my tokens as well. And then Jarrell from Team APS was also there, and so he signed my Chaos Emperor Dragon, so, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, the event was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed meeting those other YouTubers, and so yeah, I want to do make a family sticker file for you guys. And I'll kind of go through my matchups. I only played 4 rounds, which doesn't seem like much, but I only went like 1-3. My first 2 rounds were against Spirals, which I wasn't too shocked. So yeah. So round 1 was like I said, Spirals. I got 2 against that. Which I wasn't shocked. The weird thing is that when I played my opponent round 1, game 1 they just passed. They went first and then passed. It was like, and that had in my head that was either Monarchs or something else that you're bricked. So, yeah. So that was a little bit weird. And then round 2 was, like I said, Spirals. I anti-spelled and I mistaked them. Game 1 or game 2, and you still came back and won. I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. And then round 3 was against Pendulum Magicians, and so he won game 1, and then game 2, I dropped the Woodenberry statue on with a Mumersho. I was like, okay, I got me in the lock. No, he drops a Regeki and was like, well, crap. So, but yeah. So I'll quickly go through the deck profile. So I played 3 Tidewolf. It actually worked good a lot of the time because I actually opened up with this quite a bit. So yeah, and then 3 Mega Raptor. That also worked pretty good. It was more of a kind of dead card in my hand most of the time. But I mainly just use it for a beat stick. So That was pretty nice. And then 3 Hamstrat. That card is actually pretty good. Because my opponent would run into it, and then pop out 2 more tokens, and then form the kill. So it was actually pretty nice. And then 3 Raiton. I only use his effect once. But other than that, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do, but I was still running at 3, but it just didn't seem quite as often. But when I did, it was either dead in my hand or kind of irrelevant. So 3 False Donna. This card was actually really, really good with all the special running that the decks actually did that I faced. So, yeah. And then Thunder King Ryo. It was kind of more a dead card late game. But it was pretty good first turn. So, yeah. And then 2-1 Bear Statue. And that's basically it for the monsters. Now for spells, I did have duality in this at the event. I took it out because I've drawn into Mistake, and then my duality was dead. So I was like, okay. So 2 MST and 2 Memory Shield is basically all I'm writing now. But at the event, I did have duality in here, and it worked decently, but like I said, I had Mistake up most of the time, so it's kind of basically a dead card. So yeah. So now for traps. 3 Dark Bribe. It worked good most of the time. I definitely liked 3 Dark Bribe to help protect my monsters in my back row from being destroyed. So it's definitely nice when I need it. So yeah. And then 3 Strikes. Again, it also worked good when I need it. So yeah. And then 3 Lose My Turn. Also worked good to slow down my opponent. So yeah. I didn't see a whole lot, but when I did, it worked. So yeah. 3 Anti-Spell. This was really, really quite good. If I would have drawn this against a Pendulum Edition player, I probably would have won at least one of the games. So, yeah. And then, 2 Mistake. This was also MVP of this tournament, of this YCS, so it worked really, really quite well. So, and then 2 Aerial Recharge. Just pop out 1 token, which actually did save me a couple times. So, because I would try to pop it, I would chain, pop out a token. So, yeah. 2 Do Barrel. This was actually not too bad during the event. It did work a couple times, so that was pretty cool. Starlight Road. I got this off once, but that's basically it. So, and then 1 warning. So, yeah. So that's basically it for the deck. Now I'll show you guys my extra deck. Yeah, sorry if you can hear some sniffles. I'm dealing with allergies right now, so yeah. So 3 of this. I sided this in quite a bit of time, and it was decent, but not really what I would call good. And then I had in my rockets. So I had two Magna rocket. I had and two auto rocket and two of the this rocket. I had in those for my sideboard. Never sided in those, but the cards I'm about to show you probably been a little more handy to have. So I also did pick up two Skullmaster, which these would have been really quite good if I had them in time for the event. Santa Claus. Never probably would have used this, but and that's why I decided out because I was like, two Draco kind of fell off the grid a little bit. I mean, I know it's still a good deck, but kind of fell off the grid. So yeah. So two Morphate Sloth. Never dropped it when I sided in, and it's actually just a dead card in my hand. So I'll probably still run it, but it was just weird. So yeah. And then Double Duality. I decided to side it because I can probably side it like the Thunder Kings or Mistake, and then be able to make it a little more playable. So, and then two Imperial Iron Wall. I was inspecting Infernoids, which I did see a little bit of Infernoids at the event when I was walking around. And so I was prepared for that. And it's also good against Dark Magician, so they can't banish your crap. So, yeah. And then two of these, Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. I was also prepared for Blue Eyes 2 and Dinosaurs. And so that's why I sided in those. And Imperial Iron Wall is also good against Dinosaurs too. So, yeah. So, that's basically it for the YCS Dallas recap plus a Make a Family deck profile. So, thank you for watching. Don't you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And, yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video, I guess.